name is Slaven. You are watching Math Classroom, channel for learning math. Fractions with decimal numbers is today's subject. Okay, let's do some math. Okay. Fractions with decimal numbers, okay. Whole numbers, let's repeat, whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 5, 25, 36, 125 and so on. Basically numbers from 0 to plus infinity. Okay, integers are minus 5, minus 10, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 25. Numbers from minus infinity to plus infinity. Today we are talking about decimal numbers. Okay, if you write something like this, 3.26, this we call decimal point, dot, comma, point, and so on. Number in front of decimal point is a whole number, and here these two numbers are the rest. Okay. If you write something like this, A through B, it is a fraction. Upper number is numerator, lower number is denominator. Okay. Line that separates upper and lower number is called a fraction bar. It is basically sign of division. Fraction bar can be horizontal, or it can be at the angle of 45 degrees. Something like this. Okay. The rules for fractions are, first of all, rule number 1 is addition. If we have A through B plus C through D equals lower part of the fraction is B multiplied by D. In upper part of the fraction we have two parts. First is A multiplied by D and C multiplied by B, cross multiplication. Okay. Rule number 2, subtraction, same as addition. A through B minus C through D. Lower number of the fraction, denominator, is B multiplied by D. First part of the numerator is A multiplied by D, and second part is minus C multiplied by B. Okay. The third rule, multiplication. A through B multiplied by C through D. Multiplication is done horizontal. Upper part of the result is A multiplied by C, and B, lower part, B multiplied by D. Okay. Rule number 4, division. If we have A through B divided by C through D equals fraction number 2, we flip. And here is C through D, here will be D through C. And then we use multiplication. A multiplied by D, upper part of the fraction, and B multiplied by C. It is a first way of doing division. Or, second way, we can construct something that is called compound fraction. A through B divided by C through D. We can write it down as A through B divided big fraction bar C through D. Upper part of the fraction result, we have outer multiplication A multiplied by D, and inner multiplication B multiplied by C, lower part. Okay. Rule number 5. Rule number 5. These are the basic rules, and these are more specific rules. Okay. Rule number 5 says A through B is equal 1. When is A through B equal 1? If we have A through B multiplied by B through A. Okay. There is another way when the A through B is equal 1. It is equal 1 when A equals B. Upper part and the lower part of the fractions are the same. Okay? Rule number 6. A equals 0. 0 through B equals 0. Rule number 7. B equals 0. A through 0 equals infinity. Rule number 8. A equals infinity. Infinity through B is equal infinity. Rule number 9. B equals infinity. A through infinity equals 0. Okay. There are some basic rules and there are some specific rules. Okay. Now we are going to define improper fraction. Improper fraction is fraction when is A higher than B. What it means? It means that the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Okay. Upper number of fraction is bigger than lower number of fraction. Okay. Here we have rule number 10 that says about A multiplied by A through B equals A plus A through B. Okay, what it mean? What does it mean? It means if we have a whole number in front of the fraction, we can write it down equals A plus fraction. Okay, and last but not least, rule number 11 is basically shifting the sign of minus. Here is in front of fraction, here is in upper part of the fraction, here is the lower part, in lower part of the fraction. Its whole three fractions are practically the same, just different writing. Okay, let's go and do some examples to verify these rules. Okay. Example number 1. Example number 1 is 0.5 through 0.75 plus 0.75 through 0.5. What we are going to do, we are going to transform decimal numbers into fractions. How we are going to do that? 0.5, we know by heart, it is 1/2. 0.75, we know by heart, is 3/4. Plus 0.75 is 3/4 and 0.5 is 1/2. Now we have two compound fractions, outer multiplication, inner, outer, inner. 1 by 4 is 4, 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, plus 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, 4 multiplied by is 4. Okay. Here we can write down something like this. 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. Okay. Cross multiplication, 4 by 4 is 16, plus 6 multiplied by 6 is 36. Okay. Now we can write it down. 24. Here we have 40, 52. 52. And now we can, the result is 52 through 24. If we divide the upper and lower number by 2, we have 26, and here we have 12. Now we can divide upper and lower part number by 2, and lower part by 2, we have 13 through 6. and this is basically the result. In fractional form, if you want to write in decimal number, we have to use the calculator, and the result is, just a moment, 2.167 is the final result. Okay, let's do some second example. 0.33 with the dot, upper dot, through 0.5, 0.75, through 0.66 with dot. What this dot mean? It means that number 3 goes to infinity, and here number 6 goes also to infinity. It is basically 0.333333. Here is 0.666666. Okay. If we transform first 0.33 with a dot on the last number, we can write 1/3, 0.5, 3/4, 2/3. Okay. Outer multiplication, inner. Outer, inner. Multiplication 2/3 plus 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, 4 is 8. Okay. What we have here? We have 3, 8. Okay. 3 multiplied by 8 is 24. 2 by 8 is 16. 3 times 9 is 27. Okay. What can we do now? We can add 16 is, here is 24, here is 30, 43. 43. Is this correct? Just a moment to see. It is correct. Okay. Let's do the third example. Here we have 164 through 273 plus 317 through 323. Okay. We can't transform 1.64 to fraction. 273 we can't transform to fraction, 317 to fraction, and 3.23 we can't transform to fraction. What can we do? We can write it down like this. 164 divided by 273 plus 317 divided by 324. And now basically we use a calculator and calculate the rest. And the result is 0.6 is here plus 0.89 is 1.58 as a result. Okay. 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 For homework, try these 3 examples. 1, 2, 3. Try it on your own and then watch the clip. If you like the video, subscribe, hit the like button and hit the bell. Thanks. Bye.